marketing is a big thing. So once you understand marketing and sales, that's going to be the two components of your business that's going to take your business to the next level. I guarantee you that. What do you need to get started with real estate wholesaling? It's simple. There's multiple ways to do this business. The simple way, where you have the mindset to understand that I have to invest in myself and the resources to get me to where I want to be. There's the grind way, where you just roll up your sleeves and just work your ass off until you get to where you want to be. And then there's the lazy way, where you're thinking that you're going to pay for something and not do the work, and you're not going to be nowhere where you want to be. Now, all of these ways I don't see people try to do. Now, here's the easiest thing that you would need if you're starting off with a limited budget. You would need some type of understanding of what is your job as a wholesaler. So you'll need some basic training to understand exactly what is it that you do. And most of you guys don't even understand and realize what you do is you offer a service. You get paid because you offer a service, and you offer a service that the MLS simply can't provide, that a realtor simply can't help out with, attorneys simply can't help out with. And that's giving somebody a fair price for their house without any of the contingencies or the liabilities that comes along with selling a house a traditional way. Now, most people take 2-3 years to realize that's what they do. So now, since I kind of gave you a 2-3 year head start, when you approach these situations in your real estate business, then you understand the importance of you and what you bring to the table. You bring the attention to details and the value that most people overlook to the table, right? Example, most realtors can list a house as is, but the issue with that is they will have to pay a shit ton of money to sell a house, or they're not creative enough, or they need their commissions up front. See, with you as a wholesaler, anything on the table is possible in negotiations, right? Whether that may be probably offering some type of creative financing, offering a lease back, doing a master lease option, and then converting over to an assignment agreement once you fix the house up, or whatever the case may be. There's a lot of scenarios that goes along real estate wholesaling. So one thing I want to say that you must have, or you must need, is you need some basic training, right? There's a million people out here selling a wholesaling course. Figure out who you like. I'm not even trying to push none of what we got, because real estate education is not what we really into. Even though we have it for our clients, we are into the implementation side of things. That will really get my stuff hard. That's get my rocks off with what I got going on. The fact that we can take somebody's business from scratch, or take somebody's business existing and morph it and transform it into a fully functional virtual business. That's my thing. So understanding the basics of real estate, understanding the basics of prospecting, right? So you're going to need also an understanding of marketing. You have to become a master at marketing in order to make a sustainable wholesaling business. Because without the marketing and people coming to you saying, yes, I want to offer, yes, I want to sell, yes, I want to do business with you, you're not going to get many deals. You may do 3 deals a year, 1 deal a quarter. And that's basically off word of mouth, or somebody seeing your little Facebook post you wrote, hey, I buy houses. But that's not sustainable, right? So marketing. That's why cold calling is very important. That's why driving for dollars is very important. That's why text message is very important. That's why direct mail is very important. So you got to figure out what is your angle. 85% of everybody I know starts off with cold calling, because it's the most economical, affordable, scalable thing you can get your hands on. So pick between cold calling and text message marketing starting off. I definitely recommend cold calling. There's nothing like two humans interacting on the phone and being able to talk their problems out. So once you understand that, once you pick your marketing, then you need to understand that people just not going to sell you their damn house just because. They want to do business with you because that's what they want to do. They don't want to do business with you just because to you it makes sense. So you have to understand sales. You have to understand how to talk to a person and listen to their situation and develop these skills so that you can be able to persuade people to sign a contract with you. That's a skill within itself. So I definitely will understand sales. If you can't afford sales right now, Find a salesperson or sales leader or sales influencer you like that's teaching a concept and adapt their concept, right? For everybody that's starting out, they can't afford a $5,000 sales program or $1,500 sales program. I definitely say go watch some of Grant Cardone's old sales videos. Go watch. He got over 5,000 videos on YouTube. So there's no reason why you can't get sales skills right now. There's no, I need to wait on it until I get paid. I need to wait until I get my taxes. I'm waiting on this to do. I'm waiting on that to do. You always waiting. When is going to come a point in time where you're going to step up and say, you know what? I need to make this shit work. I need to go ahead and go all in. I need to go ahead and stop playing because I'm right at where I was at 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 1 year ago. So marketing is a big thing, right? So once you understand marketing and sales, that's going to be the two components of your business that's going to take your business to the next level. I guarantee you that. If you can get good at bringing in leads consistently, and then you can get even better at giving people offers consistently that make sense to them, that's when you really tap into having a real estate wholesaler business. Most of these people out here don't have a real estate wholesaler business. They just have a business that they can do a deal here once every 3 months, 3-4 deals a year, typically. So once you understand that, then that's when these little strategies going to come into place. Pulling lists, driving for dollars, Facebook ads, all of these things that's going to make you a consistent entrepreneur. Then after that, right, you're going to need tools. You're going to need to have this stuff working for you. If you can't afford virtual assistants, then you're going to need to figure out a way to leverage yourself or multiply yourself. So how can I multiply myself on a budget? Well, I can do text blasts, right? I can do ringless voicemails. I can go door knocking on Saturdays to people that needs to sell within 45 days or less, which means pre-foreclosures or tax foreclosures or whatever the case may be, whatever that pain point is. Get off your ass, get off the couch and go out here in these streets, roll your sleeves up and knock on somebody's goddamn door. If you can't afford a VA, if you can't afford skip tracing, if you can't afford to hire a cold caller, if you can't afford to pull a list and pay for whatever that comes along in associations with pulling lists, get out here and go door knocking. Go to most cities and states have a free list of houses that's currently about to be auctioned off or that's about to be sold or going through some type of foreclosure. Sit your ass down for an hour a day, write that down, and then the next day make a plan and go out there and knock on the door. But Antoine, you don't understand. I gotta go to work. I gotta do that. Listen. If you really truly want something, you're gonna find a way to make it work. Whether or not, wherever you work, you go door knocking 10 minutes from your job and you tell your boss you need an extra 30 minutes for break. So now you got a 90-minute break. And then you'll stay an extra 30 minutes to make up the time. Are you making yourself become resourceful, right? Resourcefulness is a very essential thing in working for yourself. Or are you just a surface level thinker that's just going to say, oh, don't worry, I'm good, man, I'm good. I'll wait till next week. I'm going to wait till the summertime. I'm going to wait till the fall time. I'm going to wait till my kids go back to college. I'm going to wait till Santa Claus leaves this year. Like, what excuses are you making yourself to prolong your abilities to create a successful real estate wholesaling business? Like I said, if you don't have the marketing shit down pat, if you're not in a situation to pull the big list, then you got to roll your sleeves up. What I tell you about the 3 ways people do this business, right? You can pay your money to learn information and to get things that you need and resources and hire people, or you can go guerrilla style and roll your sleeves up and do this shit yourself. The choice is yours. But making excuses are not going to get you the results. Blaming everything, and man, I got to pay my cable bill next week. I got to pay my electric bill the week after that. I got to pay my car insurance. But what could you cut back so that you can give your business a little breathing room? You can give your business a little money so that way your business can take care of you. Because there's nothing out here in this world, and I can guarantee that's going to take care of you the way a business that's fully thriving and functional will take care of you. No investments, no stocks, no nothing. Them stocks that you see, it takes 20 years for them stocks to 500%. But what if you can take $500 and put it into your marketing and make $40,000 in 2 deals? How much of return is that? And that's compounding. That's within a 60-day period. Then you do it again. Then you do it after that. Then you do it again. Next thing you know, at the end of the year, you made $350,000 off of a $500 investment. There's no stock that can get you that. Maybe crypto. But look at what you got to go through to pull your money out of crypto. Even if you can flip your money to that capacity over $500 investment, you have to have 10 different wallets, 10 different tokens. You got to go through this exchange, that exchange. You got to hope and pray that no one steals from you in that process. So the point I'm making to you guys is there's nothing like working for yourself. Now you may have a fancy government job to pay you $250,000. You may have a corporate job to pay you $250,000. But in 2023, $250,000 is the new $100,000. $250,000 is the new $75,000. Everything's going up, but your pay. Man, it causes me every time I go out with my family, not even out to eat, just to the grocery store to buy a meal for one night, $125 on average, just to get all the ingredients, just to get everything I need to make that recipe and enough to feed 4 people. On average, $125. So what I'm telling you guys is that when you want to work for yourself and you want to do this wholesaling thing and you want to do real estate, it costs. And if you're afraid to invest in yourself, get off the live. Don't watch. If you're afraid to rationalize with yourself to say, yo, I got a better chance of putting my money in this shit right here than to go to the mall every weekend and buy shoes and do this or do that. Suffer for 3 months. Suffer for 6 months. Fuck it. Suffer for 12 months. And I guarantee at the end of the 12 months, and you'll be further ahead in 12 months than you will be just doing what you're doing now.